homespuns have we, swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors!
Odors, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Oh, must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand that he go but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Oh. Most radiant Pyramus! Most lily white of hue! Of color like the red rose on triumphant crier! A most frisky juvenile like the most lovely Jew! I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Lily's tomb!
Mine is tomb! Man, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, your cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as stars that yet they never tire! I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Nida's tomb!
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, pray masters, we are haunted! Help, pray masters, help us! Fly!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
A bottom! Why the long face?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Oh, bless thee, bottom! Bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me if they could. But do what they can. I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so that they shall hear I am not afraid. The ousel cock so black of hue, with orange and tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain-sung cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, but dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the lie, though he cry, cuckoo, never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force. Perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to speak the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbor will not make them friends, but nay! I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing to thee while thou in pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready?
And I. And I. And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. Oh, the honey bags. Steal from the humble bees, and for night tapers crop their waxen thighs, and light them with the fiery glowworm's eyes to have my love, to bed and to arise. And pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace Blossom.
Pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. I shall desire your more acquaintance, too. Your name, honest gentleman?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like ox beef hath devoured many a gentleman of your house. I promise you, your kindred have made mine eyes water ere now. I shall desire your more acquaintance, too.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked, and what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Oh, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What knight will know about this haunted grove? My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of this barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. When they him spy, as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, or russet-pated choughs many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So at his sight away his fellows fly. Their sense thus weak, made with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For thorns and briars at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from yielders all things catch. So I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. So it was that it came to pass that Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
Oh, this falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenians' eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took her sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian maiden by her side, though so when she waked, of force she must be eyed.
Oh, stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why you rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes and blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Cannot be. Would he creep away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon as the whole earth may be bored, and that the moon through the center creeps, so displeasing her brother's noontide with Antipodes. Can it be that thou hast murdered him? So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as pure as clear as yonder Venus in her glittering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Wilt thou not give her me?
I would rather give her carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of a maiden's patience! Can it be true?
looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping?
Spend your passions on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is she dead for aught that I can tell.
Pray then, tell me that she's well.
And if I could, what shall I have therefore?
The privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated patience part I so. See me never more, whether he be dead or no.
Huh. There's no following her in this fierce vein. Here for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, when that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe. If thou for some slight measure it will pay, if for some slight tender, I may make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not a false turned true. Then fate o'errules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath. About the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find. Of fancy sick she is in pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear. I go! Look how I go! Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow. Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archer eye, sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy, let her shine as glorious thine as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy. Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be! Stand aside! The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake. Oh, then we'll two at once who won. That must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I wouldn't scorn? Scorn and tears never come in derision. Look, when I vow, I weep. And vows so born in their nativity, all truths appear. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the band of fate to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more when truth kills truth, O devilish holy prey. These vows are Hermia's. Do you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, put in two scales, will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when I swore to her.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her and loves you not.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how right then show thy lips those kissing cherries doth tempting grow, that pure congealed white high Taurus snow, fanned with the eastern wind, turned to a crow, when thou holdst up thy hand, oh let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell, I see. You all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not treat a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts when I'm sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
Demetrius, you are not nice. Be it so, you love Hermia. This you know, I know. Therefore, with all my heart and with goodwill and Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And your part, Helena's, do bequeath me. For I do love Helena, and will love her till my death.
And never did mockers waste from her idle breath.
Oh, Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If ever I loved her, all my love is gone. My heart to her is guestwise sojourned, and now to Helena is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Despair is not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou shalt abide it dear. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thine ear.
Lysander! By my ear, I thank thee, I found thy sound, but why didst thou leave me so unkindly? So,
Why would I stay when my love bid me go?
what love would press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, then I did let him bide. Helena, who more gilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could this not make thee know? 'Tis the hate I bear for thee that made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo! She is one of this confederacy! Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time from parting us? All was all for God. All school-days friendship, childhood innocence. We, Hermia, like two artificial gods, have with our needles created both one flower, both on one sampler, sitting on one cushion, both warbling with one song, both in one key, as if our hands, lights, voices, and minds had been incorporate. So we grew together, like to a double cherry, seeming parted, yet a union partition. So with two lovely berries and one golden stem, two of the first like coats and herald you, do but to one and crowned with one crest. And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with them in scorning you, poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly, our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I understand not your passionate words, I scorn you not. It seems as though you scorn me.
Have you not said Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within her soul, and tender me for such affection? But by your setting on, by your consent. What, by man who engraces you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise. Aye, do, persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each another, hold the sweet jest up, this sport well carried shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace her manners, she would not make me such an argument. But fare you well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helen, stay! Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul!
Oh, excellent!
I scorn her not, my love.
She cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst entreat no more than she can compel. Thy weak threats are no more than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by all that I will lose for thee, that I will prove them false who says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than she can do.
Oh, say so, then withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come!
What? What tinsel of this?
Away, you Ethiop!
No. You seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but you are tame, man. Go!
Out, you cat, you bird, let loose! Shake thee from me like a serpent!
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this?
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
How would I trust your bond? But I sense a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? What shall I do? Harm her, strike her, kill her dead? Though I do hate her, I will not harm her so.
What can you do more harm than hate me? Why then you left me? God forbid, in earnest?
I, by my life, never did I desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of question, of hope, of doubt. Be certain, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena. Come here.
You do not jest?
Yes, youth, and so do you.
You juggler. You canker blossom, you thief of love. Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine in fate, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet you!
Oh, puppet. Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. And with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she has prevailed with him. But am I so low, thou painted maypole? Am I so low that I cannot dig my nails unto the
I pray you though you mock me, gentlemen! Let her not hurt me, I was never cursed, I have no gift at all in truishness, I'm a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me, perhaps I think because she is something lower than myself and I can match her!
lower her?
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you, save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you for love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. So now you will let me quiet go to Athens, will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go, you see how simple and how fond I am.
What is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
With Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Fear not, Helena, she shall not harm thee.
No, ma'am, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Lower, nothing but low and little. Why do you flounder? Let me at her.
Oh, get you gone, you dwarf. You hinderous nutgrass maid, you bead, you acorn.
You are too vicious on her behalf that scorns your services. Leave her alone, speak not of Helena, take not her part. For if thou dost intend to show so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide.
Now she holds me not. Follow, if thou dare, to attest the virtue of Helena, in thine or mine is most in Helena.
Oh, follow. Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress. Your coil is long of you. Nay, go not there.
I will not trust you, I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I'm amazed. I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest. Or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me that I should know them by the Athenian garment they had on?
I did.
And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I did anoint an Athenian's eyes, and so far my glad it so did soot. Is this the jangling I esteem a sport?
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog, as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, and stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometime rather like Demetrius. And from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath the virtuous property to take from thence all error from his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed I release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to the churchyards, and in crossways and graves have burial. For fear lest day should look their shames upon, they willfully exile themselves for light, and must consort for aye with black-browed night.
But we are spirits of another sort. I with the morning's love have oft made sport, and like a forester the groves may tread, even till the eastern gates, all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turns into yellow gold his salt green streams. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.